It's like freaking Ram Nation to open up the vlog this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a glorious day over here at the bank where we may or may not have just bought another truck. I can't control myself lately. It was a deal too good to be true, and it come to find out that the finance manager is actually a subscriber to the YouTube channel. You guys had heard that in the last upload, and it all worked out, and I'm really pumped up. So not only do we have this brand spanking new Mega Cab Longhorn that we're about to get into in today's video, but yes, we have another truck on the way to the channel, and it should be here sometime next week. Now that being said, I just wanted to take a minute to give credit where credit's due. This limited 1500 has a really nice setup on it, and I'm actually in massive support of it. To my 1500 guys, here's a good setup for y'all. If you're looking for a set of wheels and tires for your truck, it looks like they're 22 by, I would say, 10 Hostels, wrapped in a 305 45 22 Nitto 420. Very minimal, very subtle, and very good looking. Now, boys and girls, I may or may not have somewhat lied with good intent. If you guys can recall, I said that Lone Star was going to be the last truck that we built in the current shop, and that's why we coined it Lone Star, or one of the 3 reasons why. Well, as I've said, which comes as no surprise to you, construction is defined as delays. In my opinion, things constantly get changed, and we're working on a very special project up there right now, but we had some heater issues, as I explained in the last upload, that kind of delayed the curing of the steps of said process, and it's delaying our ability to get stuff up there because we can't walk on the floor. So without further ado, in today's upload, we are going to begin the dismantling of what I'm going to call the new limited Longhorn as Bandit. It's going to be such a fun day. I love tearing trucks apart, especially brand spanking new ones, just like Lone Star, that might have your name on the title here in the beginning of the new year. So if you haven't gotten your entries for that truck right there, the one sitting right behind me, the one of one, Sand Tan, High Country DURTYMAX, and $30,000 cash, then you may want to consider getting entered because this giveaway is over in just a little over 2 weeks' time. So boys and girls, today is the day that we are going to be ripping down Bandit. Bandit is going to be the name for this truck because of the transformation that it's about to see. This thing is going to look so sick when it's done. I cannot wait to actually tear into it. I'm kind of somewhat delaying the process, so I think we should get started. Idiots! Ram, what were you thinking with this grill? Why must you over-engineer the bottom trim piece of your grill? I mean, a 2.5-inch bolt for a grill? So I really have a bone to pick with the Dodge or Ram, whatever, engineers. I cannot make sense of their logic. There are just certain things on the disassembly of these trucks that make literally no sense. It's almost like they engineered them just so people don't want to work on them because of their standard processes that make it efficient under the Ram umbrella. I'm complaining at this point in time, but guys, explain to me how there's 4 bolts on the bumper, right? Pretty standard. But two are the right style and 2 are the left style. I don't know. Maybe it's just that is sensible. Maybe that's logical. I would consider myself a rather logical, realistic style individual. And the fact that I dismantled essentially the entire body structure of Lone Star with like 3 sockets versus this truck that requires way more tools, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm trying to logically understand why it is that we should use different hardware and different size and grade hardware and bolts for different things. But like, That lower grill piece, that little thing that hangs out right here that goes beneath, guys, I kid you not, on these 5th gens, they are so annoying to pull off, and I just don't get it. It should be a little simple support, but they literally use a 2.5-inch bolt to secure that one piece. I mean, it's not like that thing holds the whole truck together. Or does it? Hate to be the bearer of bad news. I have no idea. That's all I'm saying, guys. It's freaking crazy. And that being said, now that I'm done my rant, back to work. Boys and girls, the progress is being made. We've got a slew of parts here behind us and a Ram Limited Longhorn that is getting stripped down. This is where we are gonna put a pause button on things, but we are essentially like 90% there. There's a few more things that need to come off, and it'll only be a little bit of time before this truck starts its transformation process. We just gotta get a few more of the chrome pieces off the truck, and then the changes are about to take place. Wheels and tires are already secured. I cannot wait to show you guys the direction we're going, and there's a specific reason why I chose the wheels that I've never done on any one of my trucks before, specific to the brand. I've actually got some other wheels sitting over there that I was thinking about using, but I wanted to go a little bit of a different direction with this truck and use a different brand that I've never used before. I've also got the suspension coming in, and it's gonna be incredible. I don't want to give it away yet. You guys are gonna be very proud of the decision that I made in the direction that we're gonna go with this absolute studly beast right here. Also, let's take a minute to acknowledge a small but big upgrade here in the shop. We have officially retired the general toolbox. Our 30-inch 5-drawer roller cart, mechanic cart if you will, has been fantastic over the years, but we outgrew it. Our tool collection is growing, and we decided to give it a nice home to reside in. This is one of the new 40-inch snap-on toolboxes that has their double open slider drawer combinations, which are very, very slick. Check that out. Ooh, so fancy. Our organization is beginning, as you can see, with our metric and our standard combinations over here. We did run out, so we're gonna be adding some new ones to the collection to continue this organization. But can we just take a minute to appreciate all of the glory of self-containment? It is a very, very nice thing. This will be eventually all sorted out so everything has a home. But for the time being, I don't want to make that kind of commitment because we still will be adding to the collection, and I don't want to limit myself as to the configuration of this Snap-on box. I got to give my local Snap-on man a huge thank you for hooking it up with this box right here. The white is oh so right, and it is going to look right at home in the new building with some complementing colors. That's all I'm going to say. Chariot in was Bandit, Chariot out is Lone Star. Seriously, put yourself in the perspective that I'm in right now, holding the keys to your 2022 brand new spanking new High Country DURTYMAX, hitting that remote start, and embracing all the glory that this truck is. That right there, boys and girls, and your chance is only a few entries away. Also, can we just appreciate the running lights on these new High Country Power folding running boards? Freaking sweet, man. We've got all the lights here in Lone Star. Welcome to a night under the stars, my friends. Maybe we'll just go orange to match. Yeah, I think that's the vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got some really exciting news. We've got our first set of wheels